Hello students, today I am going to discuss about sexually transmitted infections. Sexually transmitted infections include those infections which are predominantly transmitted through the sexual contact from an infected partner. Means STDs are a group of communicable diseases that are transmitted entirely by the sexual contact or close contact with the infected individual. First one is gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is a common sexually transmitted disease. Causative organism for the gonorrhea is Neisseria gonorrhea. It is a gram-negative Diplococcus bacteria. It is a bacterial infection. If left untreated during the pregnancy, it may lead to puerperal sepsis and ophthalmia neonatum. Site of invasion for the gonorrhea, Neisseria gonorrhea is columnar tissues and transitional epithelium of the genitourinary tract. Primary sites of infection are endocervix, urethra, Skinner's gland. Skinner's gland are present in the vestibule. They are lesser than Bartholin glands and present at the anterior wall of the vagina. Then Bartholin glands present behind the vagina on the both sides of vestibule. Other sites of infection are oropharynx, anorectal region and conjunctiva. Clinical features in an adult. 50% of patients with gonorrhea are asymptomatic. The clinical features are classified as local symptoms, distant or metastatic symptoms, and PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. Causative organism for the gonorrhea is Neisseria gonorrhea. It is a gram-negative Diplococcus bacteria. It is a bacterial infection. If left untreated during the pregnancy, it may lead to puerperal sepsis and ophthalmia neonatum. Other symptoms are there may be rectal discomfort due to the associated proctitis from the genital contamination. Proctitis means inflammation of the rectum and the anus. Then other symptoms are pharyngeal infections and intermenstrual bleeding. Distant and metastatic symptoms. First one is perihepatitis. Perihepatitis is an inflammation of the serous or the peritoneal coating of the liver. Perihepatitis is often caused by one of the inflammatory disorders of the female upper genital tract known as collectively as the pelvic inflammatory disease. Then septicemia. Septicemia means presence of toxins or poison in the blood. Perihepatitis results from the spread of infection to the liver capsule and there is a formation of adhesions with the abdominal wall. Septicemia is characterized by low-grade fever, polyarthralgia, tenosynovitis, septic arthritis, perihepatitis, meningitis, endocarditis and skin rashes. Complications of gonorrhea are infertility, ectopic pregnancy due to tubal damage, dyspareunia, chronic pelvic pain, tubo-ovarian mass, Bartholin gland abscess. Diagnosis for the Neisseria gonorrhea. First one is NAT, nucleic acid amplification test. This test detects the genetic material like DNA of the Neisseria gonorrhea. It is generally more sensitive and specific than the other gonorrheal tests and can be performed on the vaginal swab of the woman or urine from the both men and women, which eliminates the need of pelvic exam in the women. Then Thier-Martin medium. It is the selective medium for the growth of Neisseria species or Neisseria gonorrhea. Treatment for the gonorrhea. Treatment may be preventive or curative. Preventive treatment. In this adequate therapy for the gonococcal infection and meticulous follow-up are to be done till the patient is declared cured. Then to treat adequately the male sexual partner simultaneously. To avoid the multiple sex partners, to use condom till both the sexual partners are free from the disease. For the curative treatment, ceftriaxone is given as one-time injection, usually a dose of 250 mg. The other two antibiotics like azithromycin and doxycycline may be enough. They may be given orally. Then follow-up. Cultures should be made 7 days after the therapy. Repeat cultures are made at monthly intervals following the menses for 3 months. If the reports are persistently negative, the patient is declared cured. Next sexually transmitted disease is chlamydial infections. It is a common sexually transmitted infection that may not cause symptoms. Chlamydia affects the people of all ages but is most common in the young women. Chlamydia is a common sexually transmitted disease. It is caused by the bacteria called Chlamydia trachomatis. It can affect both men and women. Women can get chlamydia in cervix, rectum and throat, and men can get chlamydia in urethra, rectum and throat. Site of invasion for the gonorrhea, Neisseria gonorrhea is columnar tissues and transitional epithelium of the genitourinary tract. Sites of invasion for chlamydial infection is columnar tissues and transitional epithelium of the genitourinary tract, just like the gonorrhea. Then superficial invasion through the skin. Sites of infection: urethra, Bartholin glands and cervix. Clinical features: 75 non-specific and asymptomatic cases. Then dysuria means difficulty during urination, dyspareunia, difficulty during intercourse, postcoital bleeding and intermenstrual bleeding. Complications of chlamydial infections are urethritis and Bartholinitis. Chlamydial cervicitis spreads upward to produce the endometritis and salpingitis. Endometritis means inflammation of the endometrium layer and salpingitis means inflammation of the or infection of the fallopian tubes. Then chlamydial salpingitis, it may cause infertility or ectopic pregnancy. Diagnosis for the chlamydial infections. फर्स्ट वन इज क्लाइमेडियल न्यूक्लिक एसिड एम्प्लीकेशन टेस्टिंग। ये जो टेस्ट है नेट, ये हम गोनोरिया के लिए भी करते हैं और क्लाइमेडियल इन्फेक्शन के लिए भी। इसकी डिटेल मैंने गोनोरिया में बता दी थी आपको। नेक्स्ट इज पॉलीमरेज चेन रिएक्शन। इट इज़ ए टेक्निक टू मेक मैनी कॉपीज ऑफ द स्पेसिफिक डीएनए रीजन। डीएनए की बहुत सारी कॉपीज इसमें बनाई जाती हैं इन विट्रो एक टेस्ट ट्यूब में, एंड दिस test is better rather than other tests. Then ELISA, sensitivity less compared to NAT. इसकी sensitivity जो है वो less है as compared to NAT जो nucleic acid amplification test है। और इसकी full form क्या है? Enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. This test is used to detect and measure the antibodies in the blood, and these antibodies may be related to some certain infections. Chlamydia can be demonstrated in a tissue culture. It is 100% specific. Treatment for the chlamydial infections. Antibiotic therapy for the affected patient and the sexual partners of the patients is recommended. Screening for other common sexually transmitted infections should also be performed. For antibiotic therapy, erythromycin 0.5 mg 4 times daily for the 7 days may be given to the patient. Next is syphilis. Syphilis is a bacterial infection usually spread by the sexual contact that starts as a painless sore. It develops in stages and symptoms may vary with each stage. Causative organism for syphilis is Treponema pallidum. It is usually spread by the sex. Mode of spread. The syphilitic lesion of the genital tract is acquired by the direct contact with another person who has open primary or secondary syphilitic lesion. Primary syphilitic lesion includes papules followed by the ulcer on the vagina or the cervix. It heals in a 3 to 6 weeks. And secondary lesions, it appears 6 to 8 weeks after the healing of the primary lesions. Rashes appear on the palms and soles. It means syphilis is transmitted from person to person by the direct contact with the syphilitic sore or the open sore. It can occur on or around the external genitalia, in the vagina, around the anus, in the rectum, or around the mouth also. Transmission of syphilis can occur during the vaginal, anal, or oral sex. Transmission occurs through the abraded skin and mucosal surface also. Site of infection. Primary lesions may be present on single or multiple labia. Other sites are forecheek, anus, cervix, and nipples. The disease starts as a painless sore, typically on the genitals, rectum, or mouth. It spreads from person to person via skin or mucous membranes contact with these sores. Clinical features. The incubation period ranges between 9 to 90 days. Means the symptoms may appear any time between 9 to 90 days after the exposure to the bacterium. Then primarily a small papule is formed which is quickly eroded to form an ulcer. The margin of the ulcer are raised with smooth shiny floor. The ulcer is painless. The inlingual glands are enlarged and painless. The primary chancre. Chancre means a painless genital ulcer most commonly found during the primary stage of the syphilis. So the primary chancre heals spontaneously in 1 to 8 weeks, leaving behind the scar. Complications of chlamydial infections are urethritis and bartholinitis. Chlamydial cervicitis spreads upward to to produce the endometritis and salpingitis. Endometritis means inflammation of the endometrium layer, and salpingitis means inflammation of the or infection of the fallopian tubes. Then chlamydial salpingitis, it may cause infertility or ectopic pregnancy. Causative organism for the gonorrhea is Neisseria gonorrhea. It is a gram-negative Diplococcus bacteria. It is a bacterial infection. If left untreated during the pregnancy, it may lead to puerperal sepsis and ophthalmia neonatum. Other sites of infection are oropharynx, anorectal region and conjunctiva. Specific tests. First one is Treponema pallidum heme agglutination test, TPHA. TPHA is a diagnostic test used to detect the dissolved amount of antibodies in the serum sample of a patient against the causative agent of the syphilis. इसमें हम जो डिटेक्ट करते हैं कि एंटीबॉडीज़ का अमाउंट कितना है पेशेंट के सीरम में. ठीक है, ये कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे? वाया हीम एग्लूटिनेशन मेथड. नेक्स्ट इज ट्रेपोनेमा पैलिडियम एंजाइम एमिनो एसे. दिस इज आल्सो अ ब्लड टेस्ट टू चेक फॉर द सिफिलिस एंटीबॉडीज. देन फ्लोरोसेंट ट्रेपोनेमल एंटीबॉडी एब्जॉर्प्शन टेस्ट, FTA-ABS टेस्ट. इस टेस्ट में क्या करेंगे? द FTA-ABS test is a blood test that checks for the presence of antibodies to the Treponema pallidum bacteria. इसमें भी हम एंटीबॉडीज़ का अमाउंट फाइंड आउट करते हैं. फाइंड आउट करना है कि एंटीबॉडीज़ प्रेजेंट हैं या नहीं. देन TPI Treponema pallidum immobilization test. It is a test of choice for diagnose the late and latent syphilis. ये हम सेकेंड स्टेज के बाद करेंगे ड्यूरिंग द लेट और लेटेंट सिफिलिस, लेकिन इसमें जो ट्रीटमेंट है, ट्रीटमेंट में भी इम्पॉसिबल. देन फॉलो अप फॉर द सिफिलिस पेशेंट. सीरोलॉजिकल टेस्ट इज टू बी परफॉर्म्ड फर्स्ट, थर्ड, सिक्स्थ एंड द 12th month आफ्टर द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ अर्ली सिफिलिस. इन लेट सिम्टोमेटिक केसेस सर्वाइलेंस इज फॉर लाइफ. The serological test is to be done annually. Next is HIV and AIDS, also called human immunodeficiency virus or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is the most severe form of the disease associated with the group of viruses known as retroviruses. Incidence: AIDS is spreading fast and has become a global problem. Then new HIV infections, as estimated 1.7 million individuals worldwide became newly infected with HIV in last of 2018. Mode of transmission of HIV: sexual intercourse, intravenous drug abuses, transfusion of the contaminated blood or blood products, use of contaminated needles, needle stick injuries, then breastfeeding. Specific tests. First one is Treponema pallidum heme agglutination test, TPHA. TPHA is a diagnostic test used to detect the dissolved amount of antibodies in the serum sample of a patient against the causative agent of the syphilis. इसमें हम जो डिटेक्ट करते हैं कि एंटीबॉडीज़ का अमाउंट कितना है. Stages of HIV infection. Primary infection. Primary infection occurs when a person comes in the contact with the infected person. Within 3 to 6 weeks, this stage may convert into the acute syndrome. First to 3 weeks after the acute syndrome, the stage converts into the chronic HIV, the immune response towards the HIV. People with the chronic HIV infection may not have any HIV related symptom. They can still spread HIV to the others. Then without treatment, the chronic stage goes towards the clinical latency. Then after 7 to 10 years without treatment of HIV with the medicine, the chronic HIV infection usually advances to the AIDS. then there is no any treatment, patient will die at last. Mode of spread. The syphilitic lesion of the genital tract is acquired by the direct contact with another person who has open primary or secondary syphilitic lesion. Primary syphilitic lesion includes papules followed by the ulcer on the vagina or the cervix. It heals in a 3 to 6 weeks. Next sexually transmitted disease is chlamydial infections. It is a common sexually transmitted infection that may not cause symptoms. Chlamydia affects the people of all ages but is most common in the young women. Diagnosis for HIV. First one is CD4 cell count. CD4 cells provide the immunity in the body. As HIV infection progresses, number of these cells declines. When CD4 count drops below 200, then a person diagnosed with the HIV/AIDS. The normal count of CD4 cells is 500 to 1500. Then second is detection of immunoglobulin antibody to GP 120 protein. GP मतलब enveloped glycoprotein component. इनके अगेंस्ट जो एंटीबॉडीज है वो हमने फाइंड आउट करनी है. थर्ड वन इज वायरल P24 एंटीजन डिटेक्टेड सून आफ्टर द इन्फेक्शन. देन ELISA is extremely sensitive but less specific. Western blot test or immunoblot, these are the same. It is highly specific but complicated and time consuming. This test is used to detect the specific proteins in the blood. Last one is HIV RNA by PCR is the gold standard diagnosis of HIV. PCR means polymerase chain reaction. वो भी आप पहले कर चुके हो सिफिलिस के डायग्नोस में. Treatment of patient with HIV. Safer sex with barrier methods. Male circumcision reduces the transmission by 50%. Use of blunt tipped needles to avoid the needle stick injury during the surgery. HIV negative blood transfusion. HIV negative frozen semen to use for the artificial donor insemination. It means negative frozen सीमन. इट मीन्स कि जो सीमन है उसमें से स्पर्म को अलग किया जाता है और सीमन को फ्रोज करके और स्पर्म को वॉश करके आर्टिफिशियल इंसेमिनेशन की जाती है. स्पर्म वॉशिंग इज द प्रोसेस इन विच द इंडिविजुअल स्पर्म्स आर सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द सीमन. washed sperms are used in the artificial insemination using the intrauterine insemination. या तो डायरेक्ट यूट्रन में की जाती है इंट्रायूट्राइन इंसेमिनेशन टेक्निक एंड इन विट्रो फर्टिलाइजेशन या टेस्ट ट्यूब बेबी जो है वो मेथड हम अपना सकते हैं. Then termination of the pregnancy in HIV positive women when requested. Commonly used drugs are zidovudine, lamivudine and their combination according to the prescription. Widespread voluntary counseling and testing. Mother needs to be counseled as regard the risks and benefits of the breastfeeding. She is helped to make an informed choice. Okay students, if you have any doubt regarding this topic then please ask me. Thank you.